Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm out today unusually on a Saturday. I don't normally have a Saturday to come out here. Usually it's kind of just random days in the week, but today I'm out on a weekend, which is really nice. A bit cloudy, it's still quite warm. But there's a mysterious van here that's actually in my spot. Normally, see, my van is just there, see, right? There's my van, but for some reason there's some other van here. Just there. And some of you guys may recognise this van. But he's not got my sticker on there. Why has he not got my sticker on? He's got everyone else's sticker on there. Look, all these lovely channels that you guys should definitely check out. Yeah, some really good ones on there. The Dragon family, you will know who this is. If you've seen this van before, it's Digger Dan. He is here on my permission with my dad actually, but unfortunately I couldn't actually make it. And I've managed to convince the in-laws to give me a few hours out. So they've got the childcare. I am out here, we're going to find some treasure, but first we're going to go hunt down Digger Dan wherever he is here. He's somewhere in here because I can see another car over there. So we're going to go have a hunt and see if we can find him. Also, you will know my dad from Pete Sawyer, who actually manages Digger Dan's metal detecting Facebook. He moderates it. He has recently got a Manticore as well. So today we'll have triple Manticore on this wicked permission we've got. And not only that, but we've also got farrowed ground where it's also been kind of cultivated, like titivated a little bit, you know, like all of this here is all being kind of like roughed up a little bit. So the stubble is even easier. I mean, it was easy anyway, even better now. So we're gonna stick our usual settings. We've got a 9-inch coil on today. We are actually gonna diver around a little bit. This isn't really the field I wanted to go on, but I need to find them and I know they're here somewhere. So I'm gonna go find them and then we may shoot off to a different field further down. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you back when we found him. There he is, I can see him. We have found the man, the Digger Dan man. Oh, look, you see me, he's surprised. Let's go see what treasures he's found. Hello, are you all right? Oh no, what are you doing in my patch? That's all right, I heard, I got wind that you were coming down. I was like, I'm definitely gonna come see you then. I managed to convince the in-laws to have the kids.
Smuggled me here, mate.
It's good to see you, mate.
And you, buddy.
Yeah, how you been, dude?
How you been?
How you been,
man?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good.
You found much? Please tell me you found something.
I've been doing all right. Yeah.
Good,
yeah, I've
good.
had a couple of hammers.
Nice,
Yeah.
of course you would. I know you would.
Of course you
As long as you're getting them in, he's not.
He hasn't had any, no, I don't think so. Had a nice little one this morning on your hammered field, is it?
Yeah.
I recognise the field.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then I just had this on just as I came on here up this corner.
Oh, nice.
And that
What
is
you
a
got?
Henry VIII. One of the,
nice.
the coppery ones.
Yeah, do you want to have a look?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Do you know what? I don't find many Henry VIIIs here.
No, you had
Not at
one
all.
fairly recently, didn't you? One of the sovereign pennies.
I did, yeah. I find them, but I have rarely found
Green
anything of his.
coins. I think that's
Oh, nice,
George
mate, yeah.
III, I think 1770 something.
Oh, wicked.
And
I'm
a
glad
little-
you found some bits,
little
mate.
Jetton.
Nice,
A bit of
yeah,
a Jetton
cool.
that's left of it. French, I think.
Nice.
But yeah, no, doing all right, mate.
Brilliant. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad
Had
you
a
found some
beautiful
stuff.
casket key.
Yeah, where was that? It wasn't in that field, was it?
Was on that field as well.
So I found one there.
Have you had one
Yeah.
on there?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it, a little bit? Are they
Yeah.
just burying their dead or
Where's the
just
casket?
losing the... Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I had
that-
one just...
that's
It was down the
nice
bottom
one
in the
as well.
corner.
Yeah, look.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it
Beautiful.
literally is almost the same as my one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This field's alright. It's not great.
You said you haven't done it much.
Not
like,
really.
You haven't
It's
given
not-
it much of a chance.
Nah.
But I had
There's...
that hammered just as I literally walked on it.
Yeah?
That Henry
Was
VIII.
it up in this sort of
Literally near
corner?
the entrance up there, yeah.
Up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny that because
It's
this...
only like 13.
Really?
I thought it was
Is
gonna
that
be
all
another-
for
another
that?
bit of lead. I thought it was going to be another bit of lead. To the side.
That bit where there's like that kind of corn kind of growing in that,
other
yeah, and the
side,
other
yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
That bit I've found probably 7 or 8 cut quarter like
Really?
short crosses.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
literally just that bit, nowhere else.
Oh, right.
That whole bit there was just loads
That's
of little
right,
bits,
That path follows right through it, doesn't
Yeah,
it? So
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
but nothing else. There's hardly anything else in there. But yeah, there were
Yeah.
7 cut quarter like short crosses in there
Yeah,
for some
yeah.
reason. And yeah, so it makes sense. And I found hammers up here.
There's stuff everywhere, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Musket ball, no end of musket balls.
Yeah, I know. Do you want more buttons?
Loads
You
of
can have all the buttons,
all
mate,
the
if you want.
buttons.
You can have all the buttons. I don't want them.
Take them. Only the nice ones.
First hole, and we have this lovely bit of buckle here that literally just stepped on the field. First target, we've got this lovely little artifact up. Absolutely brilliant. This is the quiet field we're on, the hidden field we call it. But it's the one that we've seen Digger down on it just there. He's got a box full of little treasures, so I thought I'd quickly swing with him here. There you go, lovely little find up for us. So maybe we'll keep going with this one and see if we can get anything else. But yeah, good start anyway. Nice strong signal on this bit. 42, 41, just there. Luckily, some of this ground is quite soft. Not all of it though, it depends where you go. Tractor lines doesn't tend to be very soft. As thankfully, little pockets are quite easy to dig in this, but just not everywhere unfortunately. Let's see what we got here today. I can hear it in here, but it's kind of over there. Doesn't want to be found very easy. I think it's actually a bit deeper than I thought that would be. It's actually right down here. Right there. Somewhere here. It's just literally here. There it is. There you go. Oh, okay, just a little button. Very flat though. I wonder if that was a coin there, but no, it's a little button. There you go. Guys, a little button. Nothing really on it. That's quite early though. There you go. Nice little button. Got a nice signal here. Nice 36 there. Oh, was 36. It's a little bit iffy now. A little bit jumpy there. Let's see what it is. Sounded decent. It's a little bit all over now. I think we just got it in the top there. From what I can see, it's just up here. Somewhere there. Trouble is, this ground's so crumbly, it's kind of hard to spot. Oh, I don't know how I can spot that massive button. But there you go, big old dandy button by the look of that. Big button, nothing on it. Yeah, nice old button though, big button. Cool, good little find, but this is what me and Dan were just saying a minute ago. You know, I've been on this so many times, and there's so many signals in this ground. I mean, whether it's a button, whether it's a musket ball or not, there is so many signals left in this field, even after 2 or 3 years of searching it, it's still so full of signals. And there you go, nice, good little find anyway. Or big find, should I say. Got something quite nice here in this little hole here, that you got this little thing. Cleaned it up a little bit. It's kind of interesting. It's got some weird kind of texturing going on there. Nothing on this side, but kind of scoopy on that side. But look at this though. It almost looks like kind of like fish scales. You have no idea what that is. I'll ask Digger Dan in a minute. But yeah, cool. Nice little find anyway. This little field is absolutely full of this sort of stuff. Interesting, weird little quirky bits. But yeah, looks pretty old. So yeah, that's really quite cool. Happy with that. Nice little find. Cool, that's a loud one. 89 there. Let's see what that is. It's going to be junk. I guarantee it's going to be junk. Let's see. It's going to be a massive bit of lead. Oh, I wish I was on the gold. I'm not. I'm just onto something or rather.
Live dig of Callum on his own permission.
I don't like the pressure. I think it's Digger Dan's, isn't it? We kind of swapped places today, haven't we?
Where's this gold? You shouted gold before you even dug it.
I know.
Gold.
It's because of the pressure. Don't want the pressure.
Well, whilst he's digging that, there better be gold in there. Whilst he's digging that,
It's not gold, but it is a nice coin. We have got a nice coin.
Coin, look.
There you go, 89.
On a live dig, look.
There you go, nice coin. No silver, unfortunately, but do you want to swap for your button?
No. I'll keep my button. Oh, look at that guy.
There you go, nice coin. We knew it wouldn't be gold, but there you go, we can dream. We have a nice coin though, look at that. Bit of a portrait on there. Nice. Bit of, what is that? It's, yeah, nice coin. Absolutely brilliant. Nice, good find. Thought it might be something good. 89, high target. Nice, good coin. Nice strong one here. 55, 56. Only a tiny little bit down as well. 2 arrows. Nice, not too bad. But yeah, I've now moved on to this field, which is the P field. This is what it's known as. But yeah, we were on here a lot. Not so much last year, but the year before, I was on here a lot. It's a good field. Unfortunately, it's quite high stubble, but there has been some nice finds out of here. And so hopefully this year we can find some more of those goodies. But unfortunately, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of stubble in there at the minute. It's quite high. Is that a coin or is that a coin or is it a button? It's a coin. Nice. There you go. First target on this field, and we have a lovely little coinlet. I love finding coins. Absolutely love finding coins. Can't really see a bit of a bust on there, but do you know what? I can't really tell who that is. So maybe you guys can ID that for me. That'd be great. Please leave a comment below. Yeah, if you get an ID for it. Nice. It's quite small, isn't it? I think he's looking to the right from what I can see. It's George, maybe. Anyway, nice find anyway. There you go, nice coin. Right, we could be potentially onto another coin here. Look at that, 75, 79, 82. If it's not a coin, it's definitely something that's throwing that detector off. Let's have a little look, see what it is, because that is absolutely screaming up. Absolutely screaming, isn't it? There's got to be something good. But my money is that on being money, I reckon, could be a coin. Let's have a little look. Somewhere here. It's like kind of here. I think I was just off it. It's quite small. What I just felt. So there you go. There we have, I think, another coin. Nice. Look at that, another one. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely brilliant. Is it a coin or is it a button? Oh, it's a button. Oh, that's a shame. It was literally just like a coin, but it's not. It is a button. It's literally the same size as the one we just found. That's mad. There you go, button, no shank. You can just see the little dot on there. But yeah, got a beautiful little bit of green just poking out there, guys. If you just see that, look, just there. Oh, nice. What is that? That's pretty cool. I reckon it's probably a piece of furniture or something like that. Decorative furniture piece, maybe. That's nice. This field though is just got loads of this. I don't know why, but for some reason it's just full of this kind of decorative furniture things. Yeah, weird. Don't know. That's nice though. It's nice when you find bigger stuff, you know. I'm so used to finding tiny little things about this big, and they're so hard to tell, like you know what kind of it looked like when it was full or complete or bigger. Back in the day, obviously when you find a piece like this, you know, you got like real history, you know, like in your hand. I know it's probably nothing significant, but it's still nice because it's big, you know, it's a nice chunky bit, something nice to look at and hold. But yeah, really cool, nice. Nice bit of something. That's a really good find, happy with that. Again, another nice little solid one, not too far down either. Again, pretty close to the surface, which is nice. It's always good. somewhere in there, a little hole somewhere there. I can get the spade to stand in the ground. This ground's pretty tough in places. Very, very dry. Very dry. Had like no rain for quite a while now. Could do a bit of rain, to be fair, actually, on this ground. It's like concrete in places. It is very, very dry. Oh, we've got something there, look. What that is, don't know. I never like saying the word ring because it's quite deceptive, but a loop, I guess, some kind of loop. Not sure what for, but there you go. I'm not really sure. What could that be from? I don't know. Do you know, I'd love to find a complete ring. Not a loop, a ring. A full ring. I found broken ones, but I haven't found an actual good ring. But yeah, I don't know what that is, guys, I'm afraid. But yeah, little piece of something anyway. Dig it anyway, haven't you? You just got to dig it, you know. If you don't dig them out, I mean, it's such a good target. Why would we not dig it? So there you go. Hopefully we'll get some better targets out of here. But yeah, weird little things like this. How about this for a bit of a different button? Look at that. That is pretty unique. I've not seen a button like that before. That's pretty weird. Shame it's smashed actually, because it's such a new one that I've never found. I've never found one like that. That is pretty cool actually. Look at that. Lovely patterns. You know what? I love finding patterned buttons because they're so unique most of the time. Never really found one that matches the same. So yeah, finding a new one like that, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. I don't mind finding buttons if I like that. But yeah, happy days. Look at that. Nice find, guys. Yeah, it's good. I'm hoping that this field isn't just going to be full of buttons. It's looking that way at the minute, so we may move on. But yeah, either way, that's a good little find. I was digging this hole, right, and then actually I just realised a nice little surface find here. Digging and digging away, turns out it was literally right on the surface. So yeah, a little bit, well, almost, tiny bit down, but yeah. Look at this, guys. Lovely little musket ball. Don't find many of these days, actually, to be fair. I used to find loads of these, and they're getting a bit rarer to find now. Yeah, I love finding these. This field is absolutely full of them. I think Digger Dan over there, I think he's had, God, at least 10 or so. Maybe this was some kind of practice firing range, or I don't know. I have no idea why there's so many musket balls in this particular field, but yeah, no idea. That's quite a nice one actually. It's in quite good condition. Loads and loads of these. But yeah, lovely little musket ball. Lovely a bit of history there. Nice bit of history. Cool. Good little find. I might palm this off to Dan. See if he wants it, as he's got so many others. But yeah, nice. Right, we've got a nice little interesting find here. Just here, that. Again, made of lead. But it's a weird little shape. It's almost like a little egg. With a hole, I think, all the way through the middle. So I'm wondering if that's kind of like a loom weight or spindle well, maybe. Some sort of weight of some kind. And it's pretty tough through the middle there. I can't really clear that out very well, but yeah. You can see it's all full of mud in the middle. I don't know. I kind of need something small to poke it with, but yeah, weird little object. So yeah, I think that is a little loom weight, I think. Yeah, cool little find. Nice. Yeah, good little find. I haven't really found much else in this field yet, actually, to be fair. It's been pretty quiet. Load of buttons, kind of it. This is probably one of the first, other than a bit of buckle, I found. That I've kind of found really in this, not a huge amount otherwise. Yeah, so I think I'm going to move on. We're going to go search another bit of ground. It's a bit more stubbly, but better kind of target stuff in that one. So go check that one out. But yeah, good little find anyway, just before we leave. This is what we got. So yeah, cool. Nice little find. I think we found a absolutely gorgeous little button egg. Look at this. Look at that. Nice. That is cool. Look at that. I'm trying to work out actually what it is, but is it a little angel? A little angel or something? It's really hard to tell what it actually is. Oh, it's that way. It's a bird. Look at that. For a button. I told you, this is what I was saying earlier. I love finding buttons when they're unique. They're so unique. Look at that. I mean, you can find a coin, but the coins will be almost the same every time. You find a button, a good button, you know, not all buttons are good. You find a good button, and there you go. Lovely little picture on there. I love finding these. That is wicked, isn't it? Beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Now we've got the right way up. Yeah, we now know what it is. I thought it was a person standing up actually. When I was looking at this, I thought, is that a person holding a stick? But no, it is a bird. It's really cool. Dan would be pleased with that. Yeah, nice. That was a good little find. Wow, look at the size of this target, guys. It was a 6 VDI. It is absolutely tiny. I'm amazed that Manticore even found that, because that is so small. I think it's some kind of stud or something. It's got this kind of decorative edge around it. I have found things like this before. Don't think it's part of anything sort of bigger. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it's got this kind of stud end there at the base. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I can't believe it found that. It's so tiny. But that is the power of this Manticore, you know. Absolutely brilliant. It just got so much depth and so much power. Finds the tiniest of targets, you know. 6 VDI, tiny little thing. And it still popped it out of the ground, clear as day. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, look at that. Wee little target. Brilliant. Amazing. Now I've just got to not lose it on the way home. I've just moved on to the bottom of this other field, and we're down here now, right by the road down here. And I'm just walking along, and I've just seen that in this little corner. Oh, too close to my detector. There's loads of this, a little bit of kind of brick or tile. There's another bit there, let's see. Another bit there. And I think if I look around, there'll probably be quite a few more bits. So I reckon there was probably at one point a building here. And I have found quite a few kind of Tudor coins and bits like that in here. But yeah, just sometimes you just got to kind of stop and just look about and just sort of see what your surroundings, because your surroundings, your field, your actual ground on the surface will tell a lot more to what was just, you know, kind of here before. It's like when you find clay pipe stems, obviously, you know, then you could date the kind of period the people were here, that kind of time. So yeah, that's just kind of curious. I thought I'd kind of just show you guys. There's some bits and pieces kind of around here, which is a bit strange. Just looking, I reckon I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to find bits like this. But yeah, anyway, cool. Yeah, that's an interesting little discovery. But yeah, we're just going to search this little corner. It's quite close to the road, and I'm heading that way to where I found the William the Lion hammered not that long ago, last week. So yeah, we're going to head that way. But yeah, cool. Right, let's keep going. See what else we can find. I don't know how modern this is, but we have something here with some jewels in it. And what is it? I mean, is that modern? Is it old? I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I'd like to think it was old. I don't know. I mean, I don't really find jewellery, so I have no idea. I've never really found any jewellery here. That is interesting, though. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen. I have no idea what that is. Not a clue. I'd love to find some sort of, you know, something amazing. Sort of, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying, really, because I don't really find anything like this. Weird. I don't know. I'd kind of say it's a bit more modern, but I don't really know what it is, so I can't really tell. Can't tell what it is. Either way, that's a nice little find. Look at that. Lovely little find. It kind of looks a bit more modern, doesn't it? I don't know. There's no hallmarks on that or anything, is there? I don't know. I don't even know if that's silver or not. I haven't got a clue. Bit odd. But yeah, interesting little find anyway. That is pretty cool. No idea what these stones are. They're kind of like a like an orangey colour. We've kind of set in like a kind of a flower. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys know what it is, let me know. But yeah, weird, cool. It's a good find anyway. Interesting for sure. Another little beauty up here. Look at this. Not quite sure exactly what it is. I think it could be some sort of leather mount or something like that, isn't it? It's got this little hook there. Looks like it would have had one here as well. It looks a bit damaged actually on that end. But yeah, love finding these. Yeah, lovely little bit of history. Not quite sure what it's meant to be, like kind of shape wise, but yeah, something pretty interesting. I think if it hadn't had that little hook there, I probably would have just looked past it and gone, that's trash. Throw that away. But yeah, interesting. It's got this little hook on the end, obviously for mounting somewhere. And then yeah, it's got this lovely little bit of detailing on there. Look. Yeah, nice. That's a good little find. This little corner down the bottom here has got some things in it. So it's quite a busy little corner. I've searched it quite a lot in the past, but not with the Manticore. So it's finding all sorts of things I hadn't found before. So let's keep searching this area, guys. See if we can get anything else. We might find some better stuff. We've just got something poking out here in this little bit of clod. I thought I would just film it because I have no idea what it is. What on earth is that? I have not got a clue. You know, I need to get a new brush. I need to get a little toothbrush so I can clean these little things out. I used to have one, I don't have it anymore. But there you go. Yeah, a weird little thing. No idea. Is it a bit of furniture or something? I have no idea. There it is. It's got a little hole in the top there. And these two little, almost like little prongs. No idea. Anyway, yeah, guys, if you know what that is, let me know in the comments below, please. I would love to know. Give me some insight. That'd be great. But yeah, little strange artifacty thing. That is what the day is today. I think is kind of artifacts. No hammered so far, but yeah, I'm quite happy. Little relicy bits, quite good. Yeah, so nice bit of history anyway. If we could find out what that is, that'd be great. Another little mystery object here for you guys. I have no idea what that is. Looks a bit decorative though, doesn't it? And it's got a hole all the way through the middle there. It could well be junk, I guess. I'm not really sure, but it kind of looks symmetrical. So it looks like it could actually be something. It's got kind of like a pattern on there. And then, yeah, this little hole through the middle. So, yeah, I don't know. Another thing today for mystery, I guess. I don't really know. They're all tiny, very tiny little things. But yeah, nice little find anyway. Very artifacty day. Which is not bad, is it, actually? I quite enjoy days like this. But there you go. Cool. Good little find anyway. Another mystery find.
Right guys, that is me done. What a day actually. It's been really nice catching up with Digger Dan. Unfortunately he's had to go, but saying that he has been here since 8 o'clock this morning, and I only really joined them at sort of 2 in the afternoon, so I can't blame him for wanting to go, but he had a cracking day. So let's have a little look at our finds and see what we had today. Right guys, here is today's roundup. As you can tell, I'm not actually out in the field because unfortunately it didn't record, so I've had to do it again, but hey, it's dry and it's less windy, so there you go. So hopefully it should be better actually. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it, guys. I mean, look at this. It has been a while since we've had a pot full like this. Yeah, it's been a bit quiet lately actually when I've been detecting. I've been sort of really struggling a little bit to actually find a decent amount in a day. Today, I don't know if it was just because Digger Dan was down or what, but there you go. Maybe it's just a bit of encouragement to actually try harder to find stuff, but there you go. We definitely came away with a pot of things, didn't we? Including 2 coins, which is absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, no silver, but we did find this lovely bit of jewellery, which we'll go into in a minute. But yeah, look at these buttons. Dan can have these if he wants them. I know how much he loves them. But we did get some lovely ones. Look at this, lovely little bird on that one. Look at that. Lovely little coin, lovely little button. Yeah, really nice little find. Nice when you find ones like that. We had a few others as well, decorative ones. One like that as well. That's quite old, that.
Not quite sure, a little bit of gilding on the back there still. But yeah, definitely a little unusual type. What else? We've got another little gilded one here as well. Quite a few gilded ones today. A little old one here, different type. Not sure if that's a Tudor one or not. A little bit different. What else did we get? Some bigger ones, and we even got another little, a disc type one as well. But unfortunately, I think it's just another tomback. But yeah, lovely little decorative kind of rings on there, which is really cool. Yeah, so plenty of buttons. Some really nice little bits as well in the pot. So we've got a lovely little bit of buckle. This little thing's quite interesting. Not really sure why it looks like that. Ooh, got to drop everything. Yeah, not really sure what it is. But yeah, some sort of pattern on there. But yeah, interesting anyway. Not quite sure, unless it's a piece of a crotal bell, I guess. Or I don't know, not sure. Another little thing here. Looks like a little bow tie, doesn't it? And it's got this little mount back there. Really cool, like that. Really nice little find. Weird little quirky thing. No idea what it's meant to be. But yeah, something small. Interesting. Easily mistaken for a bit of junk though. Tiny, tiny little target here. Look at that. I found quite a few of these actually. Not quite sure where they're from, what it's for. But yeah, nice. Really nice. Lovely little bit. I'm actually surprised that Manticore can find things like that. It's incredible. Lovely little bit of jewellery. Not sure if that's a bit of a brooch or something. I don't think it is particularly old as such. Who knows? Could be, maybe a little bit old, but not old. Not definitely not Tudor or anything like that. I wouldn't have said, but yeah, and I don't think the jewels are actually real. But you can dream, you know. It's nice to find a bit of jewellery. Never find jewellery in a field. Very, very rare. Never found any modern rings or anything like that. Lovely little bit of, God, I keep dropping everything today. Lovely little bit of decorative kind of, I don't know if that's a bit of furniture. I'm presuming it's a bit of furniture, isn't it? Something like that. Not really sure. Broken horse harness loop, musket balls, a lead thing. Not sure if that's a loom weight or something. It's a bit odd. A bit strange. Bit of a hole through the top there. And kind of looks like there's a hole that continues all the way through, but haven't got around to digging the mud out yet. Another little loop here. I guess that's part of a little horse harness loop again. Maybe, not sure. Nothing else on it. The dream is to find a ring, a proper ring, you know. I found broken, like Roman rings and things like that, but I've never found a full one. But the dream is to find a full one day. And a lovely bit of buckle here. Look at that. Strange kind of design. It's not one I've seen before, but yeah, lovely little bit of design on there. Really nice. It's weird because these ends are kind of, they look on purposely shaped, you know. I don't think they're, I don't know if it's just been in the field so long it's just kind of smoothed it off, but it doesn't look broken. It looks like it has it should. But then it's got that hole in the centre for the pin to go through like a typical buckle does, really. So that's a bit strange. But yeah, nice find anyway. First thing I found on the field, and a lovely bit of clay pipe. Oh, I love finding these clay pipes. I'm all thumbs and fingers today. Sorry, I keep dropping everything. Yeah, lovely bit of clay pipe. Absolutely love finding these. Come home with loads of those. Yeah, and then to end, guys, we'll end on our coins. So we've got this nice one. No real detail on there. It's pretty gone, unfortunately. A bit bent as well. Don't know if that's the plough that's hit that. Looks like Britannia could possibly be there, maybe. Not much of a portrait, unfortunately. Pretty hard to see, unfortunately, on that one. This one, though, much better. I say that, actually, no, it's not much better. A bit better. Let's say a bit better. There's a bit more of a portrait on that side. I think it's George or something like that. And yeah, not much of Britannia on there. But yeah, 2 coins, load of buttons, load of artefacts, and a lovely bit of jewellery. That is a great day. Brilliant.
I mean, yeah, we didn't have a bad day at all, did we, actually, ourselves? It was pretty good. Unfortunately, no hammers, no silver, unfortunately. I think Dan found all those. But yeah, well done, mate. I hope you had a really good day here with us. It's an absolute pleasure having you down here. And yeah, look forward to seeing you soon, actually, at Detectival. So that's only about 2 weeks away. So that'll be really good to catch up again. But yeah, So yeah, combined together, all of us, we had some really good finds out of here today. Bits and pieces, a very partefacty day for me. And I think Digger Dan did as well, actually. He had loads of bits of partefacty things too. If you guys don't know Digger Dan, please check out his channel here. I'm sure you guys do, but just in case, it can't hurt just to, you know, inform other people that may not watch him. I highly doubt that. I think most of you that watch him probably watch me as well as watching him, so there you go. But yeah, really good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you back out here really soon. I think really it's going to be probably Detectable will be the next video. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all there. Come say hi. But yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel in the meantime, guys. Check out Dragon Detecting, our sponsor as well, and I'll see you there. See you soon.